right. So all we need, I actually have two different styles of pendants, little banners that we can make today. One is really simple, just paper. We're going to use letters, just different colored paper, rainbow paper, and some letters. And then I also have one that's going to be with fabric. This is the backing fabric, not like the actual fabric. But yeah, so two different kinds. We'll start off with the simple, easy paper one. And you'll just need paper, string, and I have glue dots. You can use glue. Glue works too. But yeah, so what I did was I cut out Pride, little rainbow letters. And because there's only 5 letters, I also did little triangles because it was like, I need some purple. Okay, so I don't know, if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I love a banner because it's an easy way to add some like cuteness to, little decoration. So basically what I'm going to do is I have my string here and I am going to the way that I'm going to do it is triangle, letter, triangle, letter, triangle, letter, triangle, letter, whatever, until I'm done. So triangle, letter. Oh no, triangle, triangle. I cut 2 pieces. So I have a purple one and I have a white one. And that's because I'm going to sandwich these in between the string to help it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a glue dot, or if you've got glue will work too. And I'm going to put one just right kind of towards the top. So I don't know how I want my triangle. I don't know. Do I want it like this? Let me see. Hanging. Yeah, I think I want it hanging like that. Okay. So I'm going to put this on here. And then I'm going to, wherever I want it on my string, I'm going to put the piece, my white piece, I'm going to put it on the back. And I'm going to sandwich them in between my string. So I'm going to line it up. Actually, I may lay it down. Ooh, yes, lay it down. So much easier. What was I thinking? So just lay it down and kind of get your other piece centered on top so that they line up. And then squish them. And just make sure that your string touches wherever your paper is. So see, there, first little thing. Now, it's a little crooked, but whatever, it'll be fine. It'll be cute. Okay, so now I'm going to start with my letters. My first letter that I'm going to put on. Yeah, if you're just popping in, I'm going to make 2 different types of Pride banners. This one, super easy, just paper, string, paper and string. And I cut Pride, like I cut this, but you could also just do you could do all triangles. Like I did triangles as accents. You could do all triangles if you want to make it easier on yourself. These letters, I actually used I have a Cricut cutting machine. So I used my Cricut to cut these letters. Or you could do it by hand. You could just draw out letters by hand. You have lots of options. Work with what you got though. Okay, so I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to do my letter P. And I'm going to space it a little. I'm going to give it a little space. I'm not going to put it right on top of where this triangle is. I'm going to do a little bit of space. But again, I have a red P and I have a white P. This is going to be the backing. I'm going to sandwich the string in between here. So I'm going to lay this down and I'm going to take my glue dots and I'm going to put 2 glue dots on there. And then I'll put the red one on top and sandwich it so that they stay together. And you can also, if you don't have like tape, you can use double-sided tape or whatever. I like glue dots because they tend to stick really well. So let's get this on. Actually, maybe I'll use one more. We're going to get this on there. And then, okay. So when I got my 3 little glue dots on the top, I'm going to lay my string so that it goes across my glue dots so that it's touching those. And then I'm going to take my colorful letter and line it up and then lay that on top. beep, beep. Try to line it up accurately. Maybe I'll put one. I don't think this looks good, actually. I'm going to squish them together. So, right? It's kind of cute. Okay. So now, like I said, I'm doing triangle, letter, triangle, letter, triangle, letter. So, now I'm going to put another purple triangle to get my pride going. And this is, like I said, this is the really easy, quick, if you're not like a crafty type of person, this is the banner for you, because you can just use paper, you can cut whatever shapes you want. You don't have to necessarily cut the letters Pride. You could just do the colors, you could do like a rainbow. Very simple. Okay, so I'm putting my another triangle on here. Like I said, laying it down on the table and lining it up that way makes it much easier. I think I'm putting, I have like almost 3 finger distance between between each thing. And it just helps it, I mean, obviously you don't have to necessarily measure, but it just helps it to look kind of nice and neat if you try to keep it a little bit lined up. So squishing my next one on here. Oh, this is gonna be cute, y'all. A lot of times I like to prep, like test it out first. I didn't test this one, but I'm gonna order it out if you want to be cute. And I might even shorten the distance. I don't know. That seems like really far. No, I want it to be big. Okay. Don't mind me. Okay, so next we're gonna do my R. Prize. Yeah. Okay. Again, two pieces. If you're just popping in, just paper for this, paper and string. If you're just popping on in, you don't need a lot to do this craft. You just watch. You can just watch me craft. Hang out and chill. Let me know if you got a question. Maybe if you want to say hi. I don't mind. I'll share my screen. You know what I mean? Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I found a button that I didn't know what it did. So now I'm just spacing out my letter R, and I'm going to put my glue dots on there. Okay, put this like right up at the top. And like I said, tape. Feel free to use tape or glue, whatever adhesive you got on hand. I just really enjoy these glue dots because they are really effective. They just work really well. Oh, I made that too low, I think. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to line up my stringies. Okay. And do my spacing. Line it up. There we go. That's good. Okay, now I'm going to lay my colorful one on top. The end was like spazzing out on me. Didn't want to be still. Okay. Okay, so you can see where we're going with this. What do we think? We like? Yes? No? What do you think? Hey! Hello, Christina. Thanks for hanging out, popping in, saying hi, doing a little crafty craft with me. Yeah, and I'm glad that I was a little stumped when I was like, Pride, not enough letters. But adding in the purple triangles, I think that's gonna really make this sign pop, you know what I mean? I think it's gonna really do something for it. All right, so let's get this going. Got a space, I gotta do my spacing. Because I kind of want to keep, a general same spacing to keep it looking tidy. Okay. All right, this is coming along. Just a couple more letters. And then we going to go. I got my eye. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I need a smoke board, I think. Oops. I have, this is from my sewing table. Not very organized over here right now. I'm gonna take a little puff. I've got my little baby Jeters. I like these little infused things because I can, take some puffs, do my little thing. Hey, Nakia. Oh my God, thank you. I got my hair done and now I don't know how to act. And I made this, my little romper. I was at a birthday party earlier and it was outside. I was like, I need something. This fabric is really thin and airy. So I was like, I need something thin and airy. I like to wear things that I made because who doesn't, Puff up with me. If you were in here, just puff up with me, Puff, puff, craft. Puff, puff, craft. No puff, puff passing here because we're by ourselves. Well, I'm by myself. I can't speak for you. I don't know what you're doing. Got to get it going. And a little run. Okay. A little puffy puff. I love a puff puff craft. Oh yes, and these are very evenly spaced. I like this. Yes, puff puff craft. What up, Casey? Hey, welcome to the crafting party. Okay, let me get my glue dots going. This is going to be a really cute banner. The other one I think is going to be cute too. It's just a little more labor intensive, I will say. It takes a little more work. Okay. Let me do this. Almost got it. Okay. Look at that. This is going to be really cute. Okay, here we go. We're getting there. Are we feeling proud? I was trying to think if I had something rainbow I could wear, and I was like, how shameful. I have glittery rainbow pants, but that's it. I was like, I need to up my rainbow game. Need more rainbow in my life, obviously. I'm going to let this keep going. I need to put it out. So, wait. Put it here. Infused joints always get me. All right. Got another triangle. Yeah, we're just clicking right along with this one. This is like a super easy. Pinko. Oh, did this? Yeah, let me know if you have any questions about anything. Sometimes I feel like I explain things right, but you never know. Okay, I'm going to do my spacing. Try and keep it even. Boop, boop. Okay. A couple more letters. Coming along. This is really, really cute. Angela is having a pride party. Pride party. PRIOD. Okay. That'd be terrible if I messed it up because I spelled it wrong. That's something I would totally do. I've done that before. Like when I've been tired and crafting, totally messed up. Okay. Goodness, I'm excited about this. It's gonna be so cute. It is kind of nice when I don't test out a craft because then, you know, it's a surprise. It's like, well, will I really like it? Will it just be okay? This is really making me happy. Okay, couple more. Oh, here's my more glue dots. You don't, you know, you definitely don't have to do the two like sandwiching in between. You could just like poke holes, and you could use a hole punch or cut slits and do it that way. Like slide your string through it. I like sandwiching it just because it makes it a little bit sturdier. It adds a little heft to your paper. Although they do make paper that's really strong, so you could do that too, just by some stronger paper. But you know, I like to use what I got on hand. This is what I got. That's also another thing. If you only have white paper at home, if you don't have like different colored paper and you don't want to go buy it, you can also always color like white paper. Just use white paper and use some crayons or markers or whatever you have and do like stripes on a piece of paper, on a white piece of paper, like purple stripes or red polka dots. You could also do that. You don't have to run out and like buy a bunch of things because that's, I mean, I do that because I like crafting things, but you don't have to go out and buy supplies for a lot of craft projects. At least the ones that I recommend. You don't have to, you don't need to buy anything special for them. Whoa, I shook a whole table on that one. Okay, one more. I'm doing my E. I'm putting my E. E. Okay. On the E. Some days I feel like I'm on the E. Line it up. Did I start with a triangle? Yes, I did. I started with a triangle, so I got to end with a triangle. Got one more left. These have extra triangles too. I could double up. Good. Okay. And I didn't cut my string yet. I'm gonna see. I don't know exactly like how long this is gonna end up being before, but whatever. We'll cut it after. All right. So this is the first. Oops. This one here. Let's straighten this out. So this is our first banner. I know. I stick out my tongue whenever I'm concentrating. I'm like, gotta focus. Woo woo! Pride. Get you some pride. Get you. This is actually really cute. What is that? That's fun. Okay, let me cut this. And usually I tie knots. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll put triangles at the end. So normally at the end of a banner, I'll tie like a big knot or put like little circles. Like I'll cut out little circles of paper or something just to cover up the ends. But I have 2 triangles left. So I will just put the triangles as the endings to my little banner. And so, oh, I gotta cut that. Okay. Getting all tangled up in my string, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna finish this off with my little triangles. And then we'll move along. Let's see. I got it all tangled up. Okay, so I got that done. Let me cut it. Let me cut it. How long does this one have at the end? Okay. I'm not worried about it being like exact on the ends because it's the end, you know? Okay, let's put this. I'm going to do double on this one. Okay. Yeah, so now I just put this as the end to this, end it up and make it a little bit cuter. Oh, wait, here, we'll put it on. We'll do both ends. But that's kind of nice. So then the ending isn't just hanging there like, Okay, so let me put one more. I'll put a triangle on this end too. Let's make it cute. Then we will begin the real work. The real crafting. It's all real crafting, I guess. All right. So let me put this down in the center. Oh, there we go. Okay, all the ends are done. So super easy. Just like, and like I said, you don't have to necessarily do the pride letters if you're having trouble cutting them out, but just paper and string. Pretty easy craft, I would like to think. Now, I have another banner. This mission, should you choose to accept it, it's gonna be a little more difficult. So basically I have some fabrics, some rainbows. I've got like a shiny red, a little silvery orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple fabrics, right? And I have some felt. And I'm just gonna glue the fabric to the felt and cut it in this to make like a true kind of bunting is what it's called, to make like bunting. Cut it into these shapes. So I'm gonna sew this, but you don't have to sew this. They make this stuff called liquid stitch. They also make, I forgot. It's like fabric bond, but it's just you iron it on and it can seal your fabric. So you don't need to sew this. You don't have to. But I also have that. So I have my fabrics and I have some ribbon, some string, because I'm going to basically sandwich the fabric in between here. Like I'm going to take this little triangle and I'm going to put it in between my ribbon and I'm going to fold that over and just sew it all together. Right? Yeah. So if you're an advanced crafter, or if you just have fabric or felt, whatever, you can do this and you can use glue, iron on fabric bond, whatever. You don't have to necessarily sew it all. So I have this little triangle and I'm going to cut 6 of these out of I have like white and blue felt. And I'm just going to glue the fabric onto this felt just to make it a little sturdier. Because this is like, if you do something like this, and like maybe you don't have fabric at home, but you could go buy a pack of felt. They make like rainbow packs of felt to where you could do something like this. And this is something that I think if you wanted to have like an actual pride decoration for every year, you could, there's some longevity to something like this because it's fabric. It's a little more durable. So yeah, I think it's a good option if you're living that pride life, you know what I mean? To have something like this, that's a little more permanent, less fragile than the paper, which is another reason, I like to double it up because then it's not as fragile. Fragile. Fragile? Fragile. I don't know. Why do things sound weird sometimes? Words. Am I right? Okay. It might be easier for me to draw this here. I've got a special invisible fabric marking pen, and I think I'm just going to trace and then cut. So that I don't have to hold it on there. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Yeah, this one too, if you don't have, you can also just think of like scraps, because these pieces, I believe these triangles are like 5 inches, about 5 inches long. So you don't need a lot of fabric. And since this is just going to be the backing, it can look like whatever. Like I happen to have this felt hanging out, so I used it, but use whatever you got at home. You don't got to go to the store buying a bunch of stuff. I don't know why I all of a sudden sound like I'm from Jersey. I'm definitely not. Okay. Yes. This makes me want pizza. These kind of triangles. Is it just me? I had pizza the last 2 days and I want more. I don't know what it is. Pizza's just good. Okay. How many do I need of these? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 because there's PRIDE. No, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Yeah. I'm getting all confused between my crafts. Okay. All right. Water break. Oh, so this I have a an invisible yes, carbs are so good. I have an invisible or disappearing ink pen for fabric. So it's like a fabric marker almost. But you could use any kind of pen. That's just what I had the closest to me. And I'm using these are called, what are these called? Pinking shears. I'm using pinking shears so that my edges have that zigzaggy business going on. Like it's giving it that, oh, there you can see. Yeah, it's doing that. But you don't have to do that at all. You could just have straight edges. I just feel like this is, it's a fun little touch to add. If you're just tuning in, we made, oh no, where did I put my banner, yo? What? That's crazy. Oh, it's right here. If you're just tuning in, we made with paper, little rainbow paper. We just made this. Hey now, little Pride banner. And right now we're working on a little bit more, not necessarily advanced, just a little one that'll have a little bit more longevity. That'll be out of fabric or felt if you have felt. And also, yeah, you can, because it's out of fabric, you don't necessarily need to sew. You can use fabric glue or what else do we have? We have fabric glue. We have some fabric bonds. There's like a iron-on thing that can iron fabric together. So many options for holding your fabric together. And yeah, chime in if you have any questions. Type them down there. When I look up, I'll see them, But yeah, right now I'm just cutting out these triangles that are going to be the backing for my little bunting. And I don't know. I mean, I want to say that this is bunting, but I think traditional bunting maybe is like quilt fabric or something. I don't know. I don't know all the specifics, but I would call this bunting. No straight edges here. Yes. Nothing straight here. Okay. We do this. Just like adding that extra little something, a little extra touch. Okay. So let's see. How many triangles do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I will show you guys my the colors that I have. So for my red, look at this. Ooh, it's so shiny. So I am just going to, I think, put some glue. So I'm only going to glue like the bottom portion of this, just so that I don't gunk up where I'm going to sew. Does that make sense? Okay. Maybe I'm going to glue it. I don't know. It's not happening. Oh, just do this. spread it on with this needle. Okay. So I'm just going to lay it on there and then kind of cut around it. There we go. I can poke a hole. Let's see if a hole helps. It's all gunked up. Yeah. I don't know what I'm poking. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh yeah, there it goes. Come out, little glue. You can do it. There it goes. Okay. Rub that on. And then yeah, I'm just gonna cut these edges. And that's another by using these pinking shears, the edges are not supposed to fray. I don't know. I'm gonna glue this kind of close to the edge just so that that will aid in the non-fraying process. Yeah. Okay. So this one, while it won't like have the letters, this one I like that all the, you know, the colors will be there. So it'll be kind of the same, that same vibe. You'll definitely get Pride vibes. And you can also, like, if you're a sewer, obviously go to town and like you could sew this whole thing. You could sew all the pieces together. I just kind of wanted to make it a quick, easy, accessible project. And I feel like fabric glue type thing is the way to go to achieve that. All right, so see, already one little triangle done, little shiny little triangle. And so I'll do that with the rest of my colors that I have here. I've got my red. I've got my orange, which is more, my orange is more of a corally color, but it was real cute. So that's what I have that's orange. All right, so let's get the glue on this one. Oh, I'm going to need another puffy puff. A Pride puff. Oh, Pride puffs. That should be an event. Pride puffs. Oh my goodness. That would be so fun. And then everything. They could have like all kinds of rainbow foods. Ooh, next year. Somebody who does the events should get on that. I would go to it for sure. Pride Puffs 2022. I'm coming for you. Okay. Yes, Pride Puffs. All right, somebody's got to make it happen. Pride Puff it up. Pride Puff it up. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to puff it up. Do a little puffy puff. Okay. Okay, this is great. Let me do that. We'll let that one dry, then we'll do another one. It's a puffin. Oh, I feel like I get so much done when I'm like smoking. Okay, we'll do this. I'm getting in the zone now. I'm like, I know how to do this. I got this. If you're just popping in, we're making a little Pride banner. We did a paper one, okay? Very simple. I'll show it off in a minute. This one is going to be a fabric, a little felt. I'm using some felt, a little fabric glue to keep it all together. But this is a little bit more, advanced. And I only really say it's advanced because if you're an advanced crafter, you probably have fabric or felt or something, like lying around. Because I don't know. I don't know. Do a lot of people have felt fabrics just lying around? Maybe if you had like a party or did something for a friend, maybe. Oh, this fabric is really thin. You can see like my glue through this fabric, but whatever, that's okay. It's like a pattern. It almost makes the fabric like a pattern. It's kind of cool. That's what's great about crafting. It's like you make a mistake and you're like, oh, actually, that looks kind of good. Okay, so we have red, orange, yellow. We will get green. So this is another, this one's not going to be too difficult or take too long. Yay. Love those infused ones, right? I could do it with a joint in my hand. It's like any craft that you can do with a joint in your hand, you just know that it's not that serious. We are not taking ourselves too seriously over here. Yeah, I have a show on YouTube called Highly Crafty. And that was like the main thing. Every comic who came on was like, I am not a crafter. I don't think I'll do good. And it's like, it's crafting. Don't take it so seriously. Just have fun. Let your imagination go. And then they would always have a good time and create something really cool, because how could you not when you're crafting? But yeah, I'm saying just let your creativity go. Celebrate your pride. Make a little something to hang up to show your pride or show your allyship. Is that a thing? Allyship? Is that a word? That's a word for sure. Allyship. Yeah. Craft it. Crafted it. And some crafts can be so therapeutic. Once you get in the zone, you're just like, whoa, where did I go? I was crafting. It's gone. Yeah. Man, I don't think I should have put that joint out because now I want more. Sometimes I think I just want like a little puff or two. And I need a break. But I don't want to keep it burning. Ugh, the conundrums. This blue fabric I'm very jazzed about. I tried to make a shirt. It's NASA fabric, so it's got like planets and stuff. So it's very cool. But I messed up the shirt and I made it too small, and now I don't want to take it apart and redo it. So I'm just thinking I'm going to have to call this fabric a loss, which is so unfortunate because it's so cool. Okay. I probably could have picked a cooler part to put on here too, but oh well. But look, see, isn't that kind of cool? It's got like all the planets and stuff on there. Little rocket ship. I thought it was cool. All right, I'm going to do my purple, and then I'm going to cut them out and attach them, and I'll be all done. So yeah, like I said, you don't necessarily need a sewing machine. I'm guessing if you have fabric around your house, you probably have a sewing machine, but who knows? I don't know. I don't know your life. We can just use fabric glue. Or this is called liquid stitch, which I think is like, I don't know, a special kind of fabric glue. Let's see. Where's my purple? There it is. Oh, this is roses. Yeah, some of this fabric was given to me, so it's kind of crazy. Oh. I love it. I wasn't paying attention. This fabric is crazy. I like it. Okay. Maybe I don't need more. That infused joint's kicking in. All right. Now I think we're going to cut these out. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Jiggy doom. Not a thing. Okay. Ooh, yeah. These pinking shears are awesome. And if you don't have pinking shears and you just need a way to make sure that your edges don't fray. You can also just kind of singe them a little. Sometimes I'll just take a lighter and like run it across it because that usually helps the fabric to melt a little or seal itself in that way. So it's always an option. Did I get it? No, not that. There, now I got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we've got red, orange. Beep, beep. I'm gonna get my yellow. Okay, there's my yellow triangle. We'll straighten this one out a little. There you go. Got a little wonky. Okay, I got red, got orange, yellow, okay. Green. Green, green. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of fun. A little green. And let me get my blue. Wait, how should I cut this? I put this in a really weird spot. Okay, do it like this. Yeah, that looks good. Mm-hmm. Blue and purple. And I use pattern fabric, but obviously you could just use, plain old whatever you got. Doesn't have to necessarily be pattern. I just like the idea of mixing patterns. It makes it, a little more interesting, a little more fun. Okay. Getting there. Right, and I got my purple one. So now I have this ribbon. If your ribbon isn't thick enough, you could sandwich it between two pieces. But I'm just going to take the ribbon, fold it over to kind of that part. Start at this end. My these, and then I'm just going to sew these. But you could also use whatever. Actually, I'm going to leave some length at the end. But you could also use whatever glue that you use to adhere them together. You could do it. That will also work for the top. Good. And it will probably be easier for me to sew. I don't know if this glue will work with the ribbon. I don't know. But we'll see. I guess I could try it. All right. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll just pin these and show you, and then we can skedaddle. Since I'm going a little bit over on my time today. I mean, we're getting 2 crafts, so that's awesome. Yay for 2 crafts. Craft. Double craft. Whoop, whoop, double craft. Colors are hard. Oh, look at that. I did 3 fingers again. Okay. 3 fingers. Couple more to go. Let's see. Look. And be so shook. I think I'm gonna have to show this off on my too, you guys. I actually really like this. This is a pretty good little craft here. Pretty good. Okay, 3 fingers. Okay. So yeah, I'm just lining these up. Could sew them. They look like before I do all of that, so we can put it up here. Just having so much fun crafting and hanging. Oh, next one is where we'll put this one on. Okay. One more. Okay, so this look like done. Boop, boop. So we've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. A little bunting, right? So it'll be a fun little project. And then we also did fabric, and we have a paper that's a little bit easier. So yeah, thanks. I hope you guys had fun. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Check out YouTube, Highly Crafty. Thank you.